Hi, this is Gaabriel Becket from AmeriCymru. I'm here at the 2011 NAFOW in Cleveland, Ohio, and I have Megan Morris, mezzo-soprano. Hey Megan, what is a mezzo-soprano?
A mezzo-soprano is like a soprano, but not a soprano. Like a soprano, but tends to be a little bit of a lower range sometimes, a fuller voice, usually sort of deeper undertones, I mean, it's kind of a fuzzy distinction, but that about covers it, I think.
Okay. You sang at the banquet this year, at the banquet concert for NAFOW.
Yeah.
Did you perform also at were there other performances this week?
There was Friday evening, there was the concert banquet. Saturday morning, we did a little mini performance at the Welsh home, which is a retirement community in Ohio. And today is Sunday, and we have the afternoon Kamavagani, where I've got one piece there, and of course we're going to sing all kinds of other things too. So.
You'll be singing with the choir for the?
No.
Or with
Awesome?
I know that would be awesome. They were incredible.
Well, the choir was also at the Welsh home, and they sound really lovely. So I'm really looking forward to actually hearing them because I didn't get to hear them the rest of the weekend.
Oh, great! I hope you do get to hear them again. Yeah. And you've got an album out too, right?
Yes, I do. It is very new. I've been trying to have an album out there for the last 7 years, and I finally accomplished it. I finally found the time to do it. It's a collaboration with Marge Adler, who's an amazing pianist in Cleveland. She created whole new arrangements for almost all of these Welsh pieces on the CD.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's completely new stuff. Like my little Welsh home is something that I usually sing, and she did this incredible experiential textured arrangement for the bottom, and it's really, really beautiful, and it was a pleasure to work on. And so now I have a CD, and so I'm trying to fall short of hawking my CD, but yes,
great.
There is a CD.
Where can we get it?
Right now, it's not even on the web, but it will be shortly after I get back. And so the best way to get a hold of one, if you're not here at the North American Festival of Wales, is to go to meganmakesmusic.com. And if you get on the mailing list, I will send an update out about the CD as soon as it's available to buy on the internet. And if you are here at the festival, come and find me. I don't know that people will see this before they all go home, but obviously I've got a bunch in my bag. So.
And I'd like to say that I have one, and everybody should want to buy one. Great. And then, in addition to singing, what else do you do?
A lot of things. In addition to singing, I run a company called Schema that helps people spread ideas that help people. And so we work with thought leaders and authors and publishing entities. And we do community-oriented grassroots projects. We do really exciting stuff with other people's communities and with our community. And we do illustrated promotions for things. And so my partner is an illustrator, and we whip up all of this fun visual stuff that is meant to spread ideas very, very far. And so that's the work that I do most of my time when I'm not here singing for people.
Singing.
Yeah.
That's great. What's your background as a singer?
My background as a singer, that's a good question. Well, I studied in Youngstown at the Danish School of Music for a while, and then I ran out of money, and so I stopped doing that. And I toured with Penderys Choir, male voice choir from Wales, which was incredible. We did a sort of North American tour, and we went all around the eastern United States, which was really wonderful. I competed for the David G. Morris Prize at this festival in 2005, and so I won the David G. Morris Prize, and they sent me to Wales in 2006, and so I competed in Swansea in 2006 and got a second at the mezzo-soprano main stage competition, and then I did the exact same thing again in 2009. I came back, I got the David G. Morris in 2009. I went over just a year ago in 2010 to Abu Dhabi and competed again and got second again. So there's probably a third try in my future. It's been a fantastic experience the whole way around.
That's great. How'd you like performing at NAFOW this year? How was that?
It was really, really awesome. Man, I was a little bit nervous, but you know, when you be nervous until you start. And then once you start, everything is fine. I was more in voice the second piece onward than I was the entire day I was trying to warm up. And it's just, you know, you have this whole audience of incredibly warm, friendly, loving people. And so, you know, when I would introduce things and you know, there's conversational elements of doing something like that. And of course you get smiles from the audience, people who know about where you've been and who, if you say Crick Howell and they're like, oh yes, I live 4 miles from there or something like that. And it was easy once we got started. It was really, really fantastic.
Oh, that's great. Do you have a favorite Welsh language piece that you like to do?
Favorite Welsh language piece? Our Lana Moore is right up there. Gwynfyd, and actually, you know what? I can't say Cartrev. Cartrev, we had this discussion earlier. It used to be my most despised piece, and it turned into my favorite piece, and I think the only difference was I did some overhauling of my vocal technique, and suddenly it was really easy to sing when it wasn't before. So Cartrev is up there for me now.
Oh, good. Where would you most like to perform? If you had your dream performance, what would it be?
That's a good question. Marge and I have been talking about how nice it would be to do sort of a tour of Wales and sing in all of these beautiful little places throughout Wales and you know, go back and see the mountains again and so on. So I don't think I have a one place, but to continue interacting and serving this community of people that's really big for me. Roy Noble asked me, what does this mean for your career? And I said, well, I don't think it really means anything for my career. It probably means something for my career, but I'm not really thinking about my career because I'm having too much fun to think about my career. So as long as I can keep doing that, I'm happy.
That's great. Any final messages for readers of AmeriCymru?
Final messages? Keep being Welsh on the internet because the internet needs more Welsh people.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Thanks very much. Megan Morris from the 2011 NAFOW.